Oh man, and the African president, they run left, right, and center. As I talk to you now, the president of Rwanda, he don't retire 12 generals and about 80-something military men. He retire everybody by force. Make them go sit down and sit down, make them work again. Everybody go and sit down. He promote junior officers come up because he not trust their plan. Based on what he don't hear from Gabon. Cameroon president, 90 years old man. 90 years old man. He has been in power since 1982. 41 years in power. Him himself, out of fear for wetin he hear for Gabon, he don reshuffle all his defence ministry. Change generals, move them up and down. You know what he say? Plan dey wey go comot am for office at the age of 90. He has been president for 41 years. Meanwhile, him himself, so na coup he take become president o. Na coup. He kill everybody wey be rival. Now he take be president since. If they don't do 5 elections, only they win the 5. He just be president after the coup for 12 years. When people don't make noise too much, now he got decide to do election in 1992. He has been winning all the election. What did they do? 7 years then. After every 7 years, another election. That only they win. Let me show you the news. Watch this. Rwanda retires 12 generals. Cameroon reshuffles defense ministry after Gabon coup. The Rwandan Defense Force have retired 12 generals and others in a move to reshuffle the military, while Cameroon President Paul Biya has made changes to the Central African country's Ministry of Defense. Both moves are coming in the wake of Gabon coup, the latest in a series of military takeovers in Africa. A Wednesday statement by RODF said President Paul Kagame has retired 83 military personnel, including 12 generals. Kagame also approved the promotion and appointment of some officers to replace them, RODF added. The move takes immediate effect. The Rwanda president, who has been in power since 2000, is one of the continent's largest serving leaders. A 2015 amendment to the country's constitution means he can stay in power until 2034. Rwanda's Chief of Defense Staff, late Lieutenant General Muganga, also held meetings with His Excellency Hazard Akatani, Ambassador of UAE to Rwanda, and Colonel J.E. Achu, Defense Attaché of Cameroon. They discussed ways to enhance defense cooperation between their respective countries, the RODF said in a tweet. Just before the RODF statement, Biya, who is the president of Cameroon, announced a reshuffling in the Central African country's defense ministry. Decree appointing officers to the Ministry of Defense, he wrote on Twitter, now known as X. One of the posts changed was the delegate to the presidency in charge of defense, navy, police, and air force staff. The Cameroonian president began his reign in 1982 after a coup, while he later allowed for elections after severe criticism of oppression and human rights abuses. Biya, who is 90, has remained the president. Wednesday's move comes hard after military officers seized power in Gabon, prompting condemnation from world leaders and jubilation from residents of the oil-rich Central African nation. You see, the Bible says the wicked will run it. When no man persuaded, that Gabon they do coup, that Cameroon and Rwanda now they run. Google the longest serving African president. You'll be shocked how long people have stayed in power. In this Africa, they don't want comfort. Now this Cameroon now wait there 41 years. Not maybe the oldest too. That one for you. Just Google, you go shock. Some people don't do there 45 years. Countries like Uganda, Eritrea, Gabon, Congo. Funny countries, so they have been there 40 years, 30-something years, 30-something years. They don't agree come on. Nah. They don't come on Gabon president with a coup. People for Gabon, they celebrate. World leaders, they condemn the coup. Now, who is supporting who? Who are the world leaders standing for? Is it the people of Gabon or their colleague? When the president, when they know how they saw the artists, when we tell you that politicians and leaders are not for the masses, they get with it that they hustle, especially African. It's going to be like say they talk Kenya. Instead of you to do the right thing, you are running around, shuffling ministers, defense ministers so that they will not support you. You just want to continue doing nonsense in peace. At 90. At 90. What are you doing at 90? At 90, you should be waiting for when God will call you. Living your life in a way where to please God so that you go make heaven. Okay, although the Google knows say they no go make heaven. My brother, I not get on one wish. God is watching everybody and is going to deliver judgment on all of us. If you run for earth, you no go run for heaven. Abi you wan carry the presidency go heaven too. Just do the right thing. It's so hard for you that to the run enter skater. You will keep running. You go run tire. Every day, you go run. They run. Don't worry, they run.